Hello, and welcome back to the Brexit Estate hard by the darkest dungeon. Now, can you imagine what it would be like for some young hero coming into town? Eyes wide open, some little level 0 hero just coming in. And they're like, oh, hello, I want to be a hero and help sort this problem out. And someone will say, oh yeah, recruiting officers right over there, go see Mr. Reynolds and Mr. Dismas. Who? Oh, the two guys who started this thing. They'll get you sorted out. They'll get you some equipment and give you some instructions, send you off on a quest. They're here handling all the missions and organising things. All right, says the little hero, and he goes in there. He said, and there's Reynolds, all serious and welcoming. And there's Dismas, kind of sitting in a corner, leaning up, propping up the wall, shuffling a deck of cards. Bit of a smirk on his face, where you can't really see it because of his face mask, but you can kind of just see the edges of it in the dimples. And they chat a bit, they talk, and this little hero says, oh wow, this is really impressive, how did you manage to fund all this? And Dismas says, oh yeah, well, Mr. Reynolds provided the funds, he didn't you? And Reynolds says, yes, but I don't do those things anymore. Oh yeah, course not, says Dismas. Game of cards? Oh, come on, I'll let you steal the money back if you lose. And Reynolds just kind of glares at him. There's got to be a comedy sketch based around that somewhere, or if not, it should be made. It'd be brilliant. It's a kind of fan fiction. I should write it up at some time, just better and more detailed and less kind of improv on the spot. Anyway, we finally have a plan. We have a short quest available to us, even though it is a blooming dog whistle. So here's what we're going to do. Yes, Estella is going to lead this expedition, so we'll have Estella, Ulcinavane, Hakim and Vasquez. There will be stress. There's not a lot we can do about that. Now, Mr. Felgren is going to... Ooh. That resilient trait is really quite good. But for now, he's going to go drown his sorrows. And then Shafiq. You know what? With a head for mathematics and an obsession with numbers and theories, she fancies the odds on the gambles. If she thinks she's got a system, right? And you know what? All gamblers who say they got a system, it generally doesn't seem to work out too well. It's an inkling of an understanding, but isn't quite enough, unfortunately. Now, Shamara. That's a lot of stress. 83 stress, and we do have the money to do something about that. So you may pray. You will not pray, you will only meditate. Well, it could be worse. And who is going to go to the sanitarium? Because we could treat someone. Let's see. Evasive. Actually, for a flagellant isn't so bad. Bloodthirsty. Right. I know what's getting treated. You have stolen from us for the last time, Kurgan. Too oft have your plucky fingers robbed us of our rightful treasures. Stagecoach isn't great, so let's just hope better things for next week. Right, and it's a short run, it shouldn't be quite so bad. It's for wheeled, so we're going to be needing lots of anti-venom. I'll put that back. 3, 1, 2. No keys, probably no holy water. Yeah, okay, in we go. The plan is that after this one, many of the heroes in town will have recovered a bit and be ready to go on another sortie into the darkness against the evils that pervade the countryside.
Corruption has soaked the soil.
We're going to have to go this way, aren't we?
From these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Yes, we are. So let's do that now. As goes. Deal with this. Great big crossbow, it's a mechanical thing, surely... it's not really mechanical though, but it's fiddly. It's delicate. And you did okay. Oh, the backtracking pain. This map. Let's hope that chamber is also empty, but it probably won't be, knowing my luck. Because luck is horrible. And the great thing is the only afflicted party member has a self-stress remover. So that's good, right? That's good. And we don't have an antiquarian, so it doesn't matter who interacts with things. Why did I let you do this? You're scum.
For a task well performed.
You're scum, you are. You're being punished. No skill upgrades for you for a few weeks. And we're going to, just a moment, quick paranoia check. Yep, all good. Come on.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
We are not going to let him open another one.
With misintent.
Estella, it's been too long. Why don't you be a darling and pop that crate open? Yeah, it's empty. Oh well. What foes lie in wait? Oh, okay. This is alright. Just about. Deeper than ever, far beyond any star. But it's not up for long enough, ever! Look at my skull! My skull is useless! Okay, that's not useless. Neither is this.
Continue the onslaught.
That's the big group strikes out of the way. Uh-oh. And she dodged it. That's good. Given that her dodge chance is 15. Yeah, okay. You are horrifically afflicted, my dear, and I don't just mean with your strange transformations. Pay penance for your sins and be very, very sorry. Should have probably tried... oh well. Next time. Oh, this is fine. Targets her back row, she can take it. And she will hack at him with her blade. A savage uppercut there. You just keep doing this for a while. Just keep it up. You know what? Let's offset that bleed a little bit by maybe adding another bleed. Alright. Chop. And then shot on. Shot! Oh yes. And all the bleeding begins. You, my darling, just keep up the... Who is Brother Nuncio, I wonder? Probably someone ecclesiastical. Right, just in case. He's going down next round after a big poleaxe chop there. And then a quick knife slash. Oh, he might even be going down this round then. Nope, next round it is. That's okay. Because it gives us possibility for a little bit more stress recovery and healing. There, I am absolved. The moon can return. You're also seriously stressed out, love. Here we go. Bandage and fire!
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Yes, this time we shall look inside. Ah well, back we go. To backtracking stress. But at least they'll have stopped bleeding by the time they get to another fight, unless this hallway has been reoccupied, although they have stopped bleeding already, so that's fine. This could be the beginning of the pulling up from the death spiral. Thing is, The normal death spiral is like when everyone's hitting level 5 and you start dying because the level 5 dungeons are so difficult. In comparison to the level 3 dungeons, it's like, level 1 dungeons? Okay. Level 3 dungeons? A bit tougher. Level 5 dungeons? Out of this world. You need to work that stress down. 77, it's about 20... It's about 19 or 20 uses. Is it 4? No, it's 8. Oh, in that case, just 10. And another torch is lovely because of all the backtracking we're going to have to do. And, oh lovely! More brigands. Now, that's nice because a lot of people have been using the word bandit of late and it's become a kind of staple. It's like, what happened to brigands, ruffians, brigadaccios, vagabonds, ne'er-do-wells, you know, the lot. The whole ruddy lot of them. Meanwhile, seek absolution. There, 69. And let's try and eke out some damage here at the back, and maybe, just maybe, sonic tentacles.
The ground quakes.
Hey, that might line up a perfect crossbow shot after he unleashes hell from that gaping barrel. Oh well, anything you can do, she can do better.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, that's right. And we got a party member who isn't even attacking. You know, she's just some weird freak woman dressed a bit like a high woman, just like... I mean like a classic Homan, not the Homan character class. I mean, she's just... I can catch snowflakes from my tongue. Okay, great. Well, that wasn't quite what we wanted you to do, but... it'll do.
Obliterated.
There we go. Working our way back to a healthy hamlet and healthy heroes who aren't mentally freaking out all the time. Quite so often. Healing. Lovely. Probably a... No, she resisted. That's good. Absolutely, sweetheart. Just do the do thing and... Oh! Does it... It did seem to do both. Crit heal and... It didn't crit stress heal, but the extra stress relief was from the critical, because critical heals relieve stress. Right, that is 53. Okay, mate. Let's just do a little bit of healing. You'll be taken care of in due time. In fact, any minute now, I'd imagine. And actually, him surviving is really great because it allows for one more use of absolution. Provided... Wait, a dozen crowns for one for limp. Was she at a slave auction? Because the abomination does have a limp. Maybe she's remembering what she heard. That sounds about right.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Now, if only we had a leper. And people wonder why the leper and the abomination aren't allowed together. They have such good self-stress removal that it is just shocking.
Yeah! Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Hey, 2 more deeds.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Hakim, you don't deserve to interact with this. You freak. Wrap some bandages around your fingers so you don't get bitten by spiders. Apparently the anti-venom doesn't work to protect you from their bites. Oh, we have a bloodstone. Who has bleed skills? You have a bleed skill. It's -1 speed, and you know what? You've got a fairly good speed at the moment, so that's not so bad. 4, oh, see, 9. Goodness. Let's light up another torch because we are heading into the danger zone of all of the rest of the map, really. If those 2 rooms are the only 2 fights we have left, that would be really nice. Probably have 2 afflicted heroes by then. Okay, this could be much worse. Well, love, you know what to... No, 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 no. No growling. Praying for forgiveness. And tentacles. Forgiveness and tentacles. That can't go wrong at all, can it?
As the fiend falls, a faint
So these weird egg sac mushroom body people things,
confusion, nerves, and panic.
they remind me of those weird things from Dark Souls, of people with eggs on their backs. We obviously need to do a lot of healing. Only one of you is probably going to do damage this turn. There we go. And you must pray for absolution. You've been very, very naughty. That's better. You just chop them up. Let's start with just there. Damage. Pure damage in bleed form.
To fight falters.
Is that enough? She's marked. She needs more healing. It's a little bit, but it improves further incoming healing. Which is good, because she's about to take rather a lot of damage. And oh, seriously, you as well? I tell you, if she gets a level out of this, it's a level well earned. Yes, you do need a healer. You will have the attention of 2 healers in the very near future. But for now, never stand beneath Algol. It is a star that spawns nightmares, and you backed up so that the healer couldn't heal you. You fool. You foolish girl. Tentacle! But hey, 17 stress, that's not shabby. And a bit of... You absolute idiot. Right. Bowler shot. Better than nothing. Angry, angry, angry. It's like Hungry Hippos, but with violence. And less hippos. And more anger. Oh, she's just going to get really stressed in a moment, isn't she? Man, the damage is just bonkers. Right. Snow? Seems early in the year. What say you? Well, let's just back it up, pal, because you've got some serious healing to do, and you, same as before, we're nearly there. And this needs to stop.
Their formation is broken.
And it did stop, so that's great. This one should oh no, it won't. It'll have 1 health left. Yep. It's got a choice of 2 marked targets to pick on, and it goes for her. And that's a lot of stress. You know what we're going to do, don't you? We're going to end up with her completely unstressed, and these 2 absolutely afflicted by the end of the run. Barring a miracle, because miracles can happen, okay? Miracles can happen, absolutely. And I should be using more trinkets in the near future, but for now, let's work this stress down. And we are 1 point away from home. And speaking of home, let's just finish that right there. And then apply emergency first aid. And this should be the round when that affliction is lifted. When hopefully the irrationality... Oh, you utter absolute imbecile. However... Aha! She comes to her senses once again, and you make this thing, just make the sap ooze out of its lacerations. 1950, right. 1915, First World War. Middle of it. Right, shot, can't shoot. Bowler shot, can shoot.
A decisive
And bleeding. That should be perfect. There we go! Well, sap oozing out of cuts
victories mount, so too will resistance.
in its plant-like surface. Please be the last room battle. Limping on to victory. Do we get something nice? I bet it's not. I was right. I was absolutely correct. It was not heirlooms. I'm not sure I brought that key. I may have just found it. And as we near the door, hunger sets in, but that's okay. And torches. And let's see what's behind this door today. Oh, Doggus, the worst of possible foes. You shall be stunned or destroyed, if possible. Yes! And tentacle rape the back rows. They will not like it.
Devastating blow.
Now please, Miss Estella, swoop in and finish this one off. It could just happen. It didn't happen. I'm very disappointed of you. Because now Vasquez was going to shoot rank 3, but now she has to go for rank 4 just to secure that kill. Actually no, because she could do it again next round. Okay, beautiful. Let's just fire off that shot. 3 to 8. Risky. Much more like it.
Well struck.
Okay. The pain is very, very real. Now we're doing that for the plus 20% healing received, so the occultist can then do lots of healing. Oops. Chain stun. Nice. I did say lots and lots of healing, Hakim. You are a very disappointing fellow. And this dog needs to just go. Because then that pushes this into a not attacking the back rows situation. It would just go whoosh. And blight the front two repeatedly. I am so fortunate that attack missed. No, just pile on the healing. As you can see, the healing is now increasing. And make his sap bleed. It's very tempting to turn her into a beast now, but the stress levels here are so high, you really probably can't afford it. Mate, you are rolling terribly, you know that? Just really, really badly. We're getting there, okay? We are getting better. Which doesn't even have penalties to healing received, but big beast arm attacks. And then just shoot it down. And a bit more bleed. That might actually, yes.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Ho ho ho! What did I say about hoping this was the last one? Maybe that good luck is starting to come round after all. Shame we ditched that key, but let's see if this is a trapped chest. It is a trapped chest! Should have just departed anyway. Well, let's do that now. And see, second time lucky.
The agents of pestilence will yet
Clicked it once, didn't work. Clicked it second time, it worked. Let's see who's waiting at the stagecoach this week. And finally, Ulcinavane has gained her first level and can begin training and improve her shackles. Not that she has shackles, because she's a different kind of abomination.
A fresh irritant, the sum.
Unsurprisingly, we're seeing this town event again. Uh-oh. Shafiq now has an increased chance of winning while gambling. Okay, well, we know she's good with numbers. That's actually... I mean, I'm not going to lock it in, but it's highly thematic for her. Venga Felgren is now ready to go out, as is Shamara. Vernon has his disease cured, and Kurgan, after being whipped and beaten, has agreed not to steal from us ever again. Let's hope it lasts. And at the stagecoach this week we have no Twilight Knight, but we do have that musketeer we've been looking for, and a leper. Oh, this isn't good, is it? We can't have both. Well, we can move it. Right. So the leper, he's really, really, really tough. His attacks are very clumsy. His accuracy is actually 30 points higher than it was in early access. I remember when his accuracy was like 30 to 35% across the board, and it was just shocking. But now he's a bit more accurate and a fairly balanced character. Some of his skills have changed. Where are we? Withstand now marks him. I don't think Revenge does. These skills remain fairly unchanged. Oh wait, Purge is... Yep. Solemnity is the same, and Intimidate also marks him. Intimidate seems to have changed because it used to be hit the front 2 enemy ranks. Okay. And then we have a lovely musketeer here, who I think you're all going to like be upset if I don't take her. So let's let her come in. We shall call her Mildred, because we can. Small Eye. Her ego's not that massive.
A champion markswoman. Keen for a new kind of challenge.
I believe our leper will just have to wait for now. And Ms. Vane, you're getting kind of leg braces fixed for that limp and things like that. No upgrades for Hakim because he's been very disappointing. Vasquez, you kind of want to... She's more interested in the better crossbow, to be honest. But alright, so next week we'll be venturing out. I'll probably put someone in the sanitarium. Let's see. Those are bad. Can't put you in. Okay, that's pretty bad. Oh dear, soft and weak grip. You know, I was looking forward to sending him out next week, but I think, in all honesty, it might be another Abomination week. Well, as usual, I'll give it some thought and start another episode, but I'll say bye-bye for now, cheerio, and see you all next time. Have a good one, people.